What is up, everybody? It's your girl Diamond Monet here, back with another reaction video, and we are going to be reacting to this video from Shadiest, or really it's from Rent Free's channel, and they're doing like a Shadiest Miss Sprinkle Sprinkle compilation, and I just saw it and I saved it for watch later, and I was like, I think it'll be fun to just react to something like this because I find her very hilarious. I don't agree with all of her ideology behind dating and what that's supposed to look like as a woman in 2024 and beyond, but she's funny. She got some good takes, and a lot of the things that she says does make sense. So I just want to watch this with you guys and see what she has to say here. So let's just go ahead and watch it.
You said used wounds are for free. That's how you got here? Your mama used wounds for sprinkle. Do you even know your daddy?
Emotional, damn it!
I'm sure your mom's wound was nice and used when you got deposited. Broke men always think you want their money. What money? Oh.
What about an ugly man that you cannot even look at? Turn the lights off. Put the sunglasses on. I mean, broke bothers me. I would look at an ugly man all day, but I will not look at a broke man. You could put me in a room with Quasimodo as long as he got some money. I think it works. Something rejected you, threw you in the trash can, and took you out to the curb, and let the garbage man pick you up and take you to the landfill and dump you with the trash and the hidden dead bodies and the diapers with poop in them. That's where he left you. Okay, and you gonna crawl out the landfill, walk back, get in the garbage truck, ride back by his house, put yourself back in the garbage can, wait for him to roll the garbage can in the house, and you're going to pop up out of there. Bye. That's what you just did. Now, I would feel stupid too. Because he threw you in the trash so that you could stay there. When you throw something away, you expect it to come back to your doorstep? No. And I'm saying it this harshly because this is how men think of you. If he was done and rejected you, he threw you in the trash for a reason. And it's not anything against you. It's against him. Never put yourself in someone's face who does not appreciate you. Period. Never. Because you're just going to set yourself up to be thrown in the trash once again.
I agree with that.
Don't ever do that again.
I've been with him 4 years and we still ain't moved out or have a ring. Currently, he has no job. Then you a prisoner. You've been kidnapped. Broke man.
Honestly,
I don't even know why you still there. Your man would leave you if you start paying half the bills or contributing. Then that's not your man. That's your roommate, Dusty Pit. That's your stray.
I couldn't even love somebody that couldn't do nothing for me. I'd be disgusted every time I go home and look at him. You broke mother hook. You can't do nothing for me. I'm struggling. You over here looking at me like you want some. No, I'm turned off. Period. Bye.
How do I deal with the guy who purchases a cheap engagement ring, is asking me to spend my hard-earned money on him and go 50? Girl, what the heck? Give him that ring back. Give him that ring back and tell him that he can't afford marriage.
okay.
All men cheat. Old man, young man, broke man, rich man. Stephen Hawking, he cheated on his wife, but he couldn't even talk. He cheated with his nurse. He had an opportunity. That nurse said, look left that you won't see it. He looked at left. And he did it twice. And she said,
Sick.
those fairy tale princesses were not in love, baby. They wanted money. They were all gold diggers, most of them. They wanted out and into the castle. Y'all don't realize that. Don't let the nice dresses fool you. That's how they dressed back then. Cinderella met that dude one time, and he was in lust, because you know back then they didn't have sex for marriage. So he wasn't in love, he was in lust. She was in poverty. She wanted to get up out of that cottage. So guess what? She married Prince Charming. People didn't marry for love back in the old days anyway. They married for land, money, status, all of that.
She's right.
For love is very modern.
She's
Look
right.
what has gotten us. You get followed by Dusties, how to reply to harassers on the street, and how to be approached by better men. Get off the street.
She's got a point.
Get off the street. Looking like this versus looking like this. Totally different. You're not going to approach me. Keep you some hater blockers, dust blockers, whatever. This is how you get the snooty bougie look. Shira, he is rich but cheap. Should I drop him? He took me shopping but was commenting about how expensive things were. Ooh, girl. Ask him every time you pick up something, can you afford this? As loud as you can, babe. Can you afford this? Can you afford this?
They get mad.
Y'all both will stop looking at prices after that.
Don't be nice to him all the time. Always have an attitude and then be nice every once in a while. Make sure that he is continuously chasing you. Don't chase him. Don't always be available to him for sex. Don't cook, don't clean for him, especially if you ain't even married. Make him realize that you're the prize and always look so good that he knows you got options. So when you leave the house, you get a little nervous. Men love mean women. Don't be his piece.
Bruh.
What if you want to get married but you don't get the ring? And then don't get married but keep the ring. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Change your mind.
A lot of these women can't find love because they don't find anybody that's gonna worship them enough. Just go find them a ugly man and be like, oh, you better not mess this up. You're the one that's gonna look dumb. When you look at them regular, they look bad. But when you cross your eyes, that's when they look good.
If you offer them too much help, if you offer them too much advice or guidance or anything, and they haven't done the same for you, back up all the way. Okay? Stop over giving to men. That's why they expect more from women than they deserve. That's why they
I agree with that.
things on the third date. That's
I
why
agree.
they expect you to do things that you don't want to do, because there are so many people over giving because they've been brainwashed. So men automatically think women are just naturally that way, but we are not. We have to be brainwashed that way.
People asking me how to get rid of their Dusty. How do I kick this man out of my house? I don't want to be with him anymore. He's broke.
Tell him
He
bye.
doesn't do anything. I can pay my bills myself. You know, he's holding me back. I could be dating this type of dude, and I'm like, just kick him out. Do a fake eviction notice or a fake foreclosure and have a date on there. Oh, baby, we gotta move, but I can't be with you if you can't save me with this much money. And you can't use jealousy. Why didn't you answer your phone? Just you must have been super busy today at work today because baby, I called you. I needed you. I had to get some strange man to do this and that for me because I didn't know what to do. Next time he's answering that phone, baby, with quickness. So I had to do my tires, but you didn't answer, so this other man came and did it for me. Don't make him jealous. Just make him seem like you called him first. You needed him and he was not there to help you. Next time that phone, hello. Can I have a something? Friends with benefits? Nope, that's ratchet. You know how many women are sitting there mad because they got pregnant by their friends with benefits and they didn't disappear? You're just being used with no commitment and you still got to pay your own bills. Are those benefits in cash?
Sprinkle, sprinkle.
They not, I don't see no benefits.
Sprinkle,
You
sprinkle.
know how that Beyonce song, she said, ring the alarm, I've been through this too long. That means I'm not gonna let all this go. I'm gonna get mine and you're gonna give it to me. And you're gonna give me more because you cheated. Every time you find out he cheated, it's new car time, first time, new vacation time, extra money time. So he's gonna have to pay for his mistakes. Literally. Stop dressing like broke man bait. Anything you probably see on Instagram, in the club, in hip hop, that's broke man dusty attire. It's not ugly, but it doesn't attract men with a lot of money that will probably want to be with you long term. Complicated nails attract dusties. Bring seduction from start. Okay, a man is not gonna pass that up. I promise you, because that's all he thinks about.
No.
Yes, it is.
When a man walks up to you and say hello,
Are you breathing well? Are you eating well? Are you okay daily? And what time do you go to sleep at night? Because I'm here to help you, okay?
the first thing you need to do is you need to lick your lips. Yes, I said it. Be like, oh, hi, how are you? Let him feel how soft your skin is. There's no real reason to tell a man you have children unless you plan on a long-term relationship with him in the future and he's already in love with you. He won't care. Man talks about his ex. He's either training you or he's not over the ex.
Interesting.
But if he's saying stuff that they used to do that they don't like, they're trading you. If they're talking about them and how upset they are, they're not over them. And that means you're disposable and you're the rebound. I want to send a text giving closure and letting him know, girl, he don't care. You need closure because you gave more in that relationship than he did.
I agree with that.
And him more than he valued you, and now you feel you are owed something. He don't owe you a thing. The only thing he owes you is this lesson to value yourself more, put yourself first, and get more, and leave with something in your hand.
All right, so yeah, that was Miss Shira 7, baby, and that's some of the hot takes that, you know, she has for us almost every day. She's going live talking to her community about how to be and how not to be dating and in relationships. And so, as I stated at the beginning of the video, I definitely agree with a lot of the things that she says, but I also agree with a lot of the things that she said. I also disagree, with a lot of the things that she says. there's no right or wrong way to enter into a situation or a relationship or dating. And one thing I think that you should just take from her ideology is knowing and loving yourself. That's the main thing. When you know and love yourself, there's a specific type of confidence that comes along with that, and that's what's attracted to other people. And you have to watch others, because what'll happen is, if you know and love yourself, they'll either become more attached to you and want that to rub off on them, and they're really like wanting to be with someone who knows and loves themselves, or they'll try to break you down. So you have men that have a break you down, belittle you, humble you mindset, and then you have others that will want to prop you up even more because of how you present to them. So that's the main thing that I just take from watching Shira sometimes, Miss Sprinkle Sprinkle. A lot of the things that she says are true. A lot of it is not realistic, however, and so you just have to take the things that she say with a grain of salt and keep it moving. And I think she's highly intelligent and very funny, and I think that because she is married and she has dated and she has children and all these things, she has a lot to add to the culture and the community. And if you want to follow her teachings, then do that. If not, then don't. But as for me, whenever she comes across my timeline, sometimes I watch, sometimes I don't. It just depends on what mood I'm in. But I don't take anything that she says like for as law. You feel what I'm saying? Because I do know myself and I do love myself, and I've been in some of the situations that she describes, so I know how to move forward and think for myself and do better. You know, you learn from doing. So yeah, anyway, that's the reaction for you guys. I'll just see you guys in the next upload. Deuces.